Hello, and welcome back to my channel. So I decided to put together a couple of videos, or well, 3 videos to be exact, of me playing and having some pretty good moments. So this is me first dropping in on Miramar, and I jumped in and saw this guy landed over here. So I decided to go see what he was up to, and yeah, I kind of wiped him, and then I just went ahead and took all his stuff. So apparently he found a whole heck of a lot better loot than I did. So I took everything and got a, what was it, M4, an M16, and he didn't even touch me. So I decided to go hide over here in the corner and just decided to load all my guns up and get ready in case anybody else decided to come around and see what was going on up here. So yeah, this is the nice boring part. Okay. So I'm decided to go keep looting, and I was up on those water towers, and I always seem to find decent loot up there. So I plan on making my way back up there just to go sit there and check the other tower over there that I didn't land on. And I did miss a health pack over there. I realized it would have came in handy here in a little bit. So I hear this guy running up, and so I see him, and boy, he just hit me once or twice, and he basically wiped my vest and went ahead and took out part of my helmet. So it hurt really bad. So I looted him and head back up here to go ahead and heal, and finally get back on my plan of going and looting that other tower. So I know I'm not good at this game, or at least I don't consider myself good. I get lucky sometimes, and it's probably one of these lucky moments that I have. But I know there's definitely a lot better players out there in the world. But so I'm moving along and around this tower that I was planning on going up. I wish I would have ran the other way, but then again, I kind of don't, because I was sitting here running, and I get up there and I was sitting there and found a level 3 backpack and some other crap. I don't remember. AK on me, there it was, but I didn't pick it up because I was already running 2 5.56 guns. So I'm heading down and I'm seeing those green buildings. I'm like, oh, I want to go loot those before I move on. But then I hear footsteps. I'm like, oh, where are you at? I see him. Oh, but I don't know what kind of gun he has. I don't know if he has anything at all. So I kind of just stalk him for a minute, shoot him, hit him a couple times but miss. And then I go and I'm planning on shooting at him, and I forgot I didn't have a dot on that, so yeah, this is how this goes. So I ran out of ammo, and I was trying to figure out, why did I not kill this guy? Oh, he had a level 3 vest on, and I kept hitting him in the chest. That's why. So I run over and I heal up again, and that moves on. So this is a new map, and I'm having a pretty good game here. I think at this point I have 4 or 5 kills, and so I'm feeling pretty good. I usually don't have games that well, and I am racing the blue right now, like I tend to do in this map. For some reason, Miramar is my favorite map, and I do pretty well on it. I don't know if it's because I can see people better, or it's just better than Erangel or Erangel, or however you say it. So I'm running up this structure, and I'm afraid that there's going to be somebody just camping in the windows, and so I'm very cautious once I get a little bit closer to it. And as I'm running up, I really don't see this guy at first, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, well, that was simple enough. He either dashboarded, or he just wasn't paying attention. And so I loot him, And so I'm moving myself along, and I'm just worried about people being in in these warehouses and stuff. I didn't really think about the hill behind me because I mean there's no shooting going on up there. So, but I decided to check it anyways. Take a peek. And then I hear this vehicle pulling up, and so I'm like, well, let me go see what he's up to. So I'm like, well, if he comes over here and stops, then that'll work out well for me. See what kind of loot he has, and hopefully I can use that to make it to the end. So I'll wait for him, wait for him, wait for him. I see him. I was like, oh crap! I exposed myself. I'll just shoot at him. At the time, I didn't hear all the rest of those shots, but then once I sat there and did it, here you come. Thank you, Pan. At the time I didn't hear all those shots, but then once I finally realized I was getting shot at from someone else, I decided to get away. So I knew I was hurt a little bit. No, not much, but if I got into a gun battle, I don't know if I would have won. So I decided to go heal up, and I'm afraid that they're going to follow me. Well, I hear all these guys shooting, and so I look down and I see this guy running along. Oh look, you got a little ghillie suit on there. So I got an 8x scope on an AKM, and that looks like what, 150 meters, 200 meters tops. And I shot straight at the guy and didn't hit him. It didn't see any bullet splash, nothing. And so I'm like, where in the heck are these shots going? So yet again, I'm so worried about people around me. So I'm just like, well, screw it. If I'm going to die, I'm going to try to take this guy with me. So he's still rushing. I finally find him in the scope again. He goes to lay down. Then finally I started getting my shots on. And then finally get the kill. Which apparently that was a lot further off than I thought it was, because it was, what, 2 or 3 dots down on the scope. And I'm not good at judging distance, especially on this map. So I got all these people shooting up here. I eventually see a guy running along that little ridge right there, kind of sort of where I'm looking at, kind of off to the right. But it doesn't turn out very good for me right here at the very end, because I end up getting stuck behind a building and ended up getting finally killed at the very end. So this last clip of this game, I'm heading towards the final circle. There's 11 people left. I ran up on this guy. Ended up getting caught out in the open past this building, and he saw me and he started shooting at me. But he ended up hitting the building, and I happened to duck behind it just in time. And so I guess he was figuring I was going to push right around the building, and I decided to go around the other side, and he got caught out in the open. I just went ahead and finished him off. So I'm sitting here just kind of chilling out around the edge. I'm really worried about people coming up behind me, and so I keep kind of just peeking around, and hearing shots off in front of me. So I'm not really too worried about people behind me, but you never know. Some guy could be laying in a bush or grass or something, and it just wipe you out in 2 seconds. And so I'm just hanging out here for a little while. I go and try to drink an energy drink, and well, when I say try, For some reason, I'm on a slope and I'm sitting there trying to move around, and it just, I guess, cancels it after I fall over some little rock or bump that's on there. But anyways, just game mechanics, I guess. And then I move on here shortly after I just double check a little bit more. See, there's what I'm talking about. So I'll just stand still and just go ahead and finish the drink. And, oh, never mind then. That was twice, I think. Alright, so I'll just check over the hill a couple more times. So I hear the suppressed shots coming from up there, and then I hear a loud shot coming from this way. So I start following this way, just hoping I'm going to find this guy. Then he keeps shooting, so I keep trying to zero in on where I hear the shots coming from. So I kind of get a general idea, so I start heading that way. What I don't understand is where he went, because I didn't hear any other shots going his way, so it kind of threw me off a lot. And then it throws me off even more here in a little bit whenever I get up here close to this building, whenever I'm starting to get shot at. Because I think I'm getting shot from behind, but then as I listen to it again, I'm actually getting shot from up on the hill down this way. See, and there's the shots. And so I'm looking back behind me because I'm thinking the shots are coming from this way, and I don't see them. So there's people shooting to my right, and so I'm just like, well, crap. I got this building for cover, so I'm just going to hang out here for a minute before I move on. And so I see this guy up there on the hill, but he's so far away, and I just don't know if I'll be able to hit him, and it's no use, and with 5 people left alive, to sit there and shoot him. Or at least try to. So blue's moving in, so I start moving up. And I'm moving along this. I see houses and stuff down there, so I'm kind of a little nervous. And then I realize, oh, there's a ledge here. So I was like, well, I can just play this ledge, and hopefully I don't get shot in the back from somebody that's down there. Because if they're down there, then they're going to have a hard time shooting up at me unless they're on a roof or something. And somebody actually did try to shoot at me, but they're down there just fighting. So I'm just like, well, screw it. I'm just going you can't see me, so I'm just going to look for this one guy that I saw running this way. So, long story short, throw a couple grenades, he comes around, and end up finally killing him. And then the other guy, well, I'll let you see what happens to the other guy. But I appreciate you watching my channel, and that's USCS Baseball 20 on YouTube. And also, I sit there and upload to Xbox, so if you want to follow me on YouTube or Xbox, it'd be greatly appreciated. So we'll see you next time.